Hello everyone, welcome to a Marvel Champions video. This is not the campaign playthrough with Rocket. This is not the climactic finale of that campaign. And you want to know why? Because Ronan is insane. I cannot defeat Ronan to save my life. I think he is broken in solo. And I'm not just being bitter and saying I can't do it. I mean, I have tried. I've tried every single aspect. I've tried different strategies. I've even tried just changing the deck around so I get some better starting cards. No matter what I do, he is broken. And I tell you why, he has so much stuff out on the first turn. I have 4 encounter cards to handle, and then unless I can thwart for 9, I have 3 encounter cards every single turn. If the campaign card goes, I have 2. He attacks me. He gets 2 boost cards. I've got this Power Stone. Most of his cards have Overkill. Rocket only has 9 health, so I just can't really handle that much. So instead, I'm just going to probably give up with that campaign. I've enjoyed the campaign so far, but I think it's incredibly unbalanced towards the end. It is just not scaled down well for solo. Raz Red Skull campaign, this is better than Raz Red Skull, I think, but Raz the Red Skull, at least it's balanced more towards the end. Yeah, Red Skull's really hard, but the right strategy, you can take him down. But Ronan the Accuser, I don't know. If anyone's been Ronan the Accuser expert solo, my god, you are like the god of Marvel Champions, because I do not know how you've done that. So I'm going to just play Drang. This is the pre-con Groot. I'm just going to play Groot so you can see how Groot works. So Groot, obviously, he has 10 hit points, 4 recovery, and his whole thing is around growth counters. You can place growth counters on Groot, maximum of 10, and then his other side is force interrupt. When you take any amount of damage, remove that any growth counters from him, and for each growth counter remove that way, prevent one of that damage. So he basically is good at preventing damage. This is just Drang standard, so we're going to draw up to 6 cards and see what it gets. It's protection, so let's have a look. So 3, don't think we need power leadership. Foul shield could be good, and Vax Spine. So a lot of his cards are, so let's look at some of the cards here. So obviously Indomitable, defend and attack, discard it, ready your hero, great protection card. Divine Shield, Hero Interrupt, upgrade. When he defends against an attack, remove 1 growth counter from him. Exhaust Divine Shield, he has plus 3 defense this attack, so he's very, very strong. Power Leadership, Protection, sorry. These cards, hard to ignore, are quite good actually, I quite like these. So upgrade, no limit per player. After you defend against attack and take no damage, exhaust hard to ignore, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Which is an interesting card to have. Again, protection helps you get rid of the main scheme and keeps you defending more. And this one, interrupts superpower upgrade. When Groot makes a basic attack, remove 1 growth counter from him, exhaust Vine Spikes to give him plus 2 attack for that attack. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, well, first of all, I don't think I need power protection. Actually, we're going to use that just to get some upgrades out. So, first of all, we're going to use his ability to get 2 growth counters to the side there. Then we're going to play Vine Spikes. We're going to play Hard to Ignore. We're going to exhaust Milano to play another Hard to Ignore. So again, a lot of upgrades down. So we're going to flip him over now to the other side. He has nice big 3 defense, 2 attack, 1 thwart. So then we are going to remove a growth counter when we attack, exhaust this, give him plus 2 attack, so we can attack for 4 on his first turn. So down to 9. There we go. Ready up. I quite like Groot, but I think he'll do really well in Justice or maybe Aggression, because the counters are great, but after a while you kind of need some more oomph of the schemes and stuff. So 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so Fine Fit's an interesting card. Deal 2 damage to the villain, or 5 if your hit points are equal to or greater than your starting hit points. So if I have 10 hit points or more, I do 5 damage for 2. Desperate Defense, plus 2 defense to attack. If you take no damage, ready your hero. I like Lashing Vines, upgrade for 1. After Groot uses basic power, remove 2 growth counters to exhaust this and ready Groot. And then Iron Groot basically remove threat counters, remove threat from a scheme with some of growth counters on Groot. So the more growth counters I have, the more power this card gets. So villain phase now, so 2 on there, 1 on the charge up. He attacks, we're going to defend. So 2 plus 1 is 3. We take nothing, so we'll exhaust this and exhaust this to remove 2 threat from the main scheme. So really great card, hard to ignore this. one of my favourite cards in protection I've seen so far. So a counter card is Hull Breach. I can exhaust Milano, spend 2 resources, deal 3 damage to the first player. I'll exhaust the Milano. I think I'm okay for that. My go now. So we are going to play. We don't need this, so I Am Groot can go for and Desperate Defense can go to Fighting Fit, deal 5 damage to the villain, bringing down to 4. And then we're going to play Lashing Vines. Let's get the shield out just in case. Get super defensive Groot. So ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so some cards here. Death Focus. It's an upgrade for 1. Exhaust it to reduce the cost of superpower cards you play by 1. Dauntless is an interesting card. Basically, 1 per hero, upgrade for 1. If your hit points are equal to or greater than your starting hit points, you gain Retaliate 1, which is really good with this build. And Star Shark, I quite like Star Shark. Actually, it's a weird card. It's ally for 2, 3 health. When it takes damage exactly equal to his remaining hit points, returning to your hand. So you could thwart an attack, and as long as it takes enough damage equal to his health, it's back to your hand. If he takes damage more than his remaining health, he will be gone like normal. But if he took 3 damage straight away now, he go back to my hand. So it's quite a good card to have out. So the villain phase now. So 2 on here. That gets charged up. He attacks, we will defend. So 3 plus nothing is nothing. Exhaust 2 of these to get rid of that. I do really like them cards. And the counter card is Assault. He attacks me now, so I can't do much against that. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1 off there is 3. Unfortunately, my card isn't working now, so I need to recover a little bit. So I'll go. We're going to definitely play out Star Shark. I'm going to use him to thwart. No, use him to attack actually. Getting down to a nice 2. Groot is interesting. He's very defensive, which I do like about Groot. That's pretty good. We're going to exhaust Milano to play Death Focus. We're going to play Indomitable to play Dauntless. We're going to flip him over. Play 2 growth counters, then next turn recover growth counters and go again. So ready up. 6 cards now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I play with Groot, I find I have a lot of cards out on the field. So this is the ally version of Rocket Raccoon. He's got a Guardian trait. When he attacks a minion, he gets +3 for that attack and Overkill, which is good for just 1 damage to himself. Root Stomp is deal 5 damage to an enemy. If it defeats an enemy, plays 1 growth counter on Groot. And Entangling Vines is basically the thwart version of this. When he thwarts, move a counter and get +2 for that thwart. So villain phase now. So 2 on there. That goes up again. 2 indirect damage. 1 off that. 1 to him, which pings him back to my hand. Like I said earlier, I do like this card. Counter card is Baboon Grunt, engages you, no minions engage with you, do yourself 1 face down encounter card. Okay, that is fine. I will go now, so we're going to instantly put more counters on. Recover 4, back up to 10. Got all our boosts back up now. Flip them over. So we're going to use Genius and the Milano to play Rocket Raccoon. He's going to attack, he gets +3, so that's 4 attack and Overkill, so that's 2 damage carried over. We're on stage 2 of Drang now, so flips over, so he has 14 hit points. We need to find Drang's Spear. I'm not sure which one I like more, Rocket or Groot for the first hero. Precon deck wise, I think Groot's definitely has a bit more, he can survive longer. Rockets is interesting. Rockets is a lot of risk and reward. You've got to basically fight minions a lot to get best value, but with that requires a lot of risk. So that's there. It's at 14 health now. That's that. Okay, so then we're going to also play. We've already got Dauntless out. We can't use that. We are going to play. We'll play Star Shark. We'll play Dauntless and Root Stomp for Star Shark. have a lot of things out of Groot. I don't know if I like Groot more. I might try the campaign with Groot, but the problem is it's just Ronan. I just can't defeat Ronan. He is just too tough. I recorded about 4 videos where I thought I was going to win, and I never got to stage 2. That's how far I got of Ronan. That's my go over. I do think Groot's got some real good survivability. Groot could just survive forever. Villain phase now. I'll just draw up 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if we are Groot, superpower hero action. Remove up to 4 growth counters from Groot and choose up many friendly characters. Each of those characters has tough status cards. So for each counter I remove, I give each character a tough status card. So some really good. I actually think Groot's cards are really good, especially with his protection. They work really well. 2 on there. That goes on 1. It's on 6. He attacks now, so we're going to defend with. Let's defend with Groot. So I've got 3. I'm going to exhaust this, remove this, give him plus 3 defense for this. So he has 6 defense. That's 4. It's just 4. It goes up. We'll leave that as it is. He's just defending. First counter card is Baboon Sentry, Retaliate. Sorry, he gets Retaliate 1 with that. And second encounter card is Special Delivery. Exhaust Milano, otherwise get attacked, so I'm going to exhaust Milano. Can I stay at full health this entire game? Let's see. So we're going to do Death Focus and Desperate Defense to play Fighting Fit to deal 5 damage to the enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to play We Are Groot to remove just 1 from this, give yourself a tough status card. We're going to thwart with Star Shark, which gives 1 damage to him, which makes him go back to our hand. I should have exhausted them earlier to remove 2 effect from that, my bad. That's that. Back to our hand. Attack with Rocket, 4 damage with him, but Retaliate does kill him, but we still managed to do 4 damage. He's gone. And ready up. We should have this possibly next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have I Am Groot, which does damage equal to the growth counters on Groot. So ideally the strategy of Groot is to keep defending, flipping over, putting growth counters on, flipping over again, and then going back and then doing damage equal to the growth counters you have, or using growth counters as like a currency to play your cards. So 2 threats of the main scheme. That goes up to 3. I attack with Groot. Actually, don't defend Groot, do I? I've got 2 status cards, so he attacks for 3, 4 damage. That's gone. Retaliate 1. I didn't defend, so that doesn't count for that. He attacks. I'm just going to defend. Actually, he's only got 1 damage. We'll accept the damage. This goes instead, though. And a counter card is Caught Off Guard. It's got upgrade or support your control. I will discard Death Focus. There we go. Now it's time for our go. Oh, Retaliate 1. So he's dead. We have Retaliate 2. We killed him. We'll play Star Shark for 2. We'll exhaust Milano. I Am Groot to play Root Stomp. 5 damage to an enemy, and he is perfectly defeated down to 0. And that's it for this Groot playthrough. Interesting. I find Groot a lot easier than Rocket. Rocket is a lot of risk and reward. Groot's a lot safer. I mean, I get upgrades out. I can just basically survive forever with Groot. Combination of his high defense value, his growth counters, his cards and abilities, his protection build. You can survive forever with Groot. But I'm not sure if I can defeat Ronan with Groot. Ronan is just too tough. That's it for this playthrough video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of Groot. Is he better than Rocket? Have you defeated Ronan the Accuser yourself? Because I can't do it. Let me know if you've got any tips for me, because I can't beat Ronan the Accuser. Rocket's precon deck, it will not will not work. That's it for this video playthrough. Leave a like and subscribe if you can, and thanks for watching.